Good afternoon, sensational second graders, and welcome to Math Lesson 2 of our mobile learning platform. Today we are going over 5 minutes. So let's take a look at a clock here, and I have a clock that's set like this. This clock, boys and girls, can you tell me what time this clock says? Lola, what time does this clock say? 10:05. Or 5 after 10. Good job. So boys and girls, remember, when we're going over our clock, the face of the clock has many components. We have the hour hand, the minute hand, which is the long hand. We have all the little blue tick marks. Each one of those is worth 1 minute. And the big numbers on the clock, boys and girls, are each worth 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and take a look at your paper. Just a moment, let's get started on that. Get your math paper, page 335 in front of you. Page 335, lesson 2.2. Everybody please get your papers ready. All right, second graders, everyone should have their paper in front of them. It says 5 minutes on the top. It should look just like the paper you're seeing on the screen. And at the top of the page, it says, Sonia and her class are going on a field trip to the Robotics Expo. The bus will leave at noon. What time is it now? Boys and girls, look at the clock that the young lady's holding. What time does her clock say? Her clock says, well, let's take a look. So sorry. Let's try and fix that. Her clock says 11:55. Good job, boys and girls. So let's write in 11:55. That's what time it is now on her clock. And it says at the next area, it's giving us another clock face, and it's going over each of the 5 minute marks. So let's go ahead and count with it. We have at the top of the hour, it's 0 on this clock, but if you saw on my yellow clock here, the top number is 60, because the top of the hour is 0 minutes. And when you go all the way around, we get 60 minutes in 1 hour. And then each number, as we said, is worth 5 minutes. So we have the 1 is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. All righty, second graders, let's take a look. We're going to talk today about digital clocks. Digital clocks are the ones that we don't have to worry about hands, and we don't have to worry about anything. It gives us exactly what we need. But if you look in the little box here, it's going to take us into digital numbers from 0 through 9 and how we're going to make them. Then we're going to color in the digital numbers on the clock. So if you're reading the clocks here, let's look at number 1. Number 1 says what? What time is it there? Sonia, can you read that clock to me? Number 1 says 4:35. Good job. Look right here. The hour hand is not quite to 5 o'clock. So it's 4:35. Let's go ahead, and on a digital clock, you're going to color in the little digital numbers. 4:35. Good job, second grade. All right, so what I would like you to do for numbers 2, 3, and 4 is make sure that you can fill in those digital times. Let's go ahead and read number 2, but I'm going to let you color in the digital times on your own. So, Jackson, would you mind looking at number 2 and reading for me the analog clock so we know what numbers to put in the digital time? That's right. The digital clock will read 1:50 when we're done coloring that in. So everybody will do the 1, 5, 0, Because if we take a look at the hands on the clock, the hour hand is not quite to the 2, and the minute hand is on the 10, and we know if we count by 5s, or if we do our multiplication, 5 times 10 is 50. Good job, second grade. Turn that paper over. And before we get to doing the work on that paper, what I'd like you to do is look at the very bottom where it says review. I want you to put a great big X there. Everybody cross out the review. We're not going to concern ourselves with that today. All right, going back to the top, we have to write the letter of the correct time by each word. So, boys and girls, if we're looking at the numbers that they have here, and we have to match them up with the words for 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, can you tell me what o'clock? What numbers would match with o'clock? Let's see, Emma. That's right, D. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to write a D on the line. How about quarter after? How many of you remember how many minutes are in a quarter of an hour? That's right, 15. Quarter after is 15 minutes after the hour. So 1-5 is what we want there. Everyone will draw right in the C. Boys and girls, you'll do the next 3 on your own, number 7, 8, and 9. And if you'll go with me to the next section, you're going to read each time and draw on the hands to show the time. So let's look at number 10. We'll do that together. And then I'll let you stop the video if you're comfortable and you can finish on your own. And if you'd like to do it with me, then I'll go ahead and go back to side 1 and we'll finish the page together. Okay, number 10 says 8:25. How am I going to show 8:25? Max. What was that? Yes. So the little hand should be pointing to the 8 or toward the 8, right? And then the minute hand, the long hand, should be pointing toward the 5. 8:25. Good job. Okay. Boys and girls, I'm going to let you get started on your paper. If you feel like you need some help or you would just like to walk through it with me, then go ahead and let the video keep playing. Otherwise, finish your math. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, second grade. Okay, boys and girls, I guess if you're still here that you wanted to complete the page with me, so let's see what we've got going on. Number 3. Number 3, the hour hand is here. It's the short hand. It's just after the 8, so we know that we're at 8 o'clock. I'm going to color in the 8 on the digital clock. Remember, a digital clock is made up of all straight lines, so we have 8. And what is the minutes? Let's count the minutes, boys and girls. We have 5, 10, 15, 20. 8:20, go ahead and color in the 2. Color in the 0. Excellent job. Moving on, we're going to look at number 4. And on number 4, boys and girls, we are going to read that clock. Caesar, can you tell me what the hour is? Very good. The hour hand's here and it's pointing to the 5 o'clock. So we're at 5. We're in the 5 o'clock hour. And what are the minutes there? Can you tell me what the minutes are there, Sean? That's right. 5:05. Very similar to my clock that we were using a little bit ago. 5:05. Excellent job, second graders. Let's go ahead and turn your page over and we'll finish up this paper. Okay, we're going to look at number 7. Number 7 says 5 minutes after. 5 minutes after the hour would be what, Tino? That's right, 05, just like the clock we did when we were talking at the beginning of the lesson. So we have B for 05. What about 1:45? Listen carefully because they're trying to trick you. 1:45, has it been the hour yet? No. So 1:45 means 45. Good job, second graders. We know that a quarter of an hour is 15 minutes, and if it hasn't been that time yet, then it's 45 minutes. Okay, half past, a half hour is 30 minutes. Excellent. Write that in, and we're done with that section. Let's go ahead and scroll down. Let me change my color of my pencil so that it matches the hands on our clock. And let's go ahead and look at 2:50. How am I going to show 2:50, Kylie? My hour hand should point to the 2. Good job. So the short hand is the hour hand. It's going to point to the 2. But we want 2:50, so should it be right at the 2 or a little closer to the 3? A little closer to the 3. Not quite at the 3 though, right? Okay, so my hour hand's going to be here for 2. And then 2:50, the long hand, the minute hand should go up to the 10. So 2:50, make your clock look like mine. Good job, second grade. 11:15, what's the hour? The hour there is what, Bradley? That's right, it's 11. And we want 11:15, so should my hour hand be closer to the 11 or closer to the 12? Closer to the 11, good job. 11:15. Make your clock look like mine. Remember, the hour hand is the shorter hand, the minute hand is the longer hand, and I need to be able to tell the difference, second grade, so be careful. All right, number 13, we want to show 5:10. So our hour is what? What's the hour, JJ? Good, the hour is 5. And if I only have 10 minutes past the hour, do I want to make my hour hand closer to the 5 or closer to the 6? That's right. So we're going to go, here's 5 and 10. All right, 4:30. What should 4:30 look like? Let's see what we can do there. The hour is what, Quincy? 4. And it's 4:40, so we're past the half hour mark. So it should be closer to the 4 or closer to the 5. What do you guys think? We already passed the half hour mark. It should be closer to the next hour. So our hour hand should be moving toward the 5 o'clock, but not quite there, right? So 4:40. All right, second graders, pretty good job. Make sure that your hour hand is shorter than your minute hand, okay? Just so I don't get confused when I look at your papers. Good job. And 7:35, we're gonna show 7 is the hour, and it's kind of in the halfway point, right? It's on its way to the 8, and we have 35 minutes. 35 minutes would be the 7 because we know that 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, second graders, that's it for this math lesson. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.